And oh, there's a secret treasure in the last boss's place, right there. And yeah, I love how you can't get it unless you use the ability when you're on top of it. I've been even closer than that and not triggered them.
I wonder what kind of items are here.
That's how good it has to be. And what do I get?
A mimic?
Whoop-de-doo, I got some potions. Oh, this one is actually the secret chest. This one had something halfway worth equipping. It was a little bracelet thing. The other two ones I'm talking about are potions. And again, it's just this little windy path to the last boss. Even wasting one, I believe I had enough of the escape items to skip all the fights in here. So if you don't feel like fighting with the last boss, you don't have to fight only the last boss.
Alright, getting better.
And again, you get so much AP after a while that your turns take forever to get through. But anyway, yeah, run. One more treasure. What am I going to get?
Obtain treasure.
Who the hell cares at this point? Even without buying any of them, I had like 200 or 300 of everything. And you only use like 10 at a time.
From any angle.
And you get more after everything you kill. Plus, you know, treasure chests with healing items are all over the game. Anyway though, just a couple more turns to go, and we'll be at the last boss here. Soak in that wonderful one-time use dungeon tile set.
Don't let your guard down even
I can put another peon in here too. Who cares? I'm going to be skipping that, thank you. Yeah, skipping this fight. And here we come around the last corner. You only get one more fight right before you reach the boss, right? Yeah, let's save it over here. I guess after somehow die. Wouldn't that be scary? Here's the room not reloading until I'm halfway in it. And like most board bosses, you know, you don't see them on the map or anything like that. They just kind of cut you off a cutscene there entering the room.
How cunning of you.
The unimportant bosses that you fight in random dungeons, those show up on the map.
How many times have we suffered that
Go
laugh?
forward and hit a button.
I'm glad we won't
But the
have
plot
to
ones,
anymore
they'll just pop in.
after this.
Consistency.
R4, I am neither enemy nor friend.
And now we talk and talk and talk and talk some more.
That, right? Look within yourself. You are your greatest nemesis.
Now, these conversations, I'm kind of curious.
You are doing all of
These
this to change
might
yourself.
change slightly if you have all the other characters.
Her enemy is herself? Is she gonna beat herself up? Does she want us
I'd be
to
surprised.
defeat
They
her?
might.
No. She's trying to destroy the world in an effort to gain herself.
I guess we have this here to look at now, and we can compare it to the other ones later on.
Explanation really didn't help.
Because, oh yes, I'm not satisfied just to win this piece of garbage game. No, I'm gonna have to 100% this thing. Because my mission here is to make sure that nobody else is ever compelled, even out of morbid curiosity, to play it. If you're morbidly curious or your friend is, just watch this video, realize how bad it is, and save yourself a week or two of your time.
She's her own nemesis? Gain herself?
You know,
What?
spread out
What's all
in
this
small
mean?
doses, because you can't take this for
You
too
don't
long
get
in one
either,
sitting.
Effie?
I do. Think about what Isti has always said about herself.
Hey, I should probably put my laptop back before its battery dies while I'm in recording. That would kind of suck, wouldn't it?
Everything and the world's her everything?
Yes, it all comes back to those words.
But, yeah, one last big speech before fighting the boss, which takes way too long.
She
Like,
disappeared?
brevity is the first to whip people. That's something you need to learn.
No, I would
You also
not
need to learn what a
disappear,
joke is.
But there is no doubt I would
But,
forfeit most of my existence. I will lose most of my power to stand against R4.
Shut up and fight already, will you?
Oh, so R4 could do whatever she wants to Isti when she's sleeping.
I love how cheaply done it is, too. Like, even for the big important plot scenes, no, we're still like the same little standees.
Any more thick?
And the same facial expressions, and the same pacing, and the same lousy load times.
And have her way with the world.
I wonder what the budget was for this game. And where it all went, because it is the cheapest, lowest effort garbage in every respect.
No.
I mean, even in a game that was just like simple throwback sprites could pull off something towards the end to be a little distinct visually. But remember those little full screen hand drawn creepy digital illustrations that they threw in whenever a new character was introduced? You'd think they'd throw in like one of those somewhere at the end of the game, right?
You're missing something.
I mean, those are what, like passive or cutscenes? But no, we're done with those.
Show you what it is in this
Those never happen again.
Now, Neptune.
You get a few front loads at the beginning when it first shows up, and then past there, it's just this. Hours and hours of this. And, oh, finally the fight.
We can win this. Let's go.
Kind of have a trippy load. And some jittering cameras when we're in here. And here's the same person we've already fought 5 billion times. I do remember at the last minute here to switch over to the full strength heals, or the almost full strength heals. I'm guessing she does more than like half my, more than half my HP with one hit, and I can do the total heal up after each one. This is the closest this game has to the actual strategy, is just, okay, how much is going to hurt me? This is the heal I've set up. If you do one that's too much, then, you know, you wind up with like half your HP and a lucky hit can take you out. If you do one that's too small, then it's not keeping up. But even then, that's not even like strategy, that's just trial and error. Like, oh, that was hurting me too much. Let's my heals up. Okay, I'm good to go. And if you get to the start of the fight, you can pause it in the middle and change it there. And if you remember to set up the revive skills on your other two characters there, then, you know, no deaths matter anyway. Well, the main characters have that whole weird shared thing, but nobody else. And yeah, I've changed my little appearance here a little bit. I found a couple things that actually increase my strength. Most of it is garbage that just gives you like more MP, or not MP, but magic attack power, I should say. And you can tell my apathy here. At this point in the game, actually, the L2 button on my controller is starting to make this horrible squeaking sound. I think it's like taking damage from how much I've had to wail on it to skip all these things. Yeah, skipping damage in this game has like taken a toll on my controller. I've got hardware damage from playing this piece of garbage. That is my, you know, further suffering besides just having to play it. And look at this. Last boss here, people. Went down that quick and that easily. Yeah, Comp actually died at one point on me, and is slightly behind on levels because of it.
So what was the answer?
Just kind of a fluke. I was paying attention, and I had nobody, and I had all the ears off because I was.
Until I figure it out.
I don't remember what I had ears off, but I did.
That aside,
anyway, having beaten her, we talk a little bit more.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about
there's some worry about the place, you know, crumbling apart like these things tend to do, but no, of course not. It's just sitting here.
This building is not as fragile as you think. However, I do feel
because that would be like interesting gameplay or something to have a time limit. Can't have that.
Get out of this place immediately. Hurry!
Nope. Let's just go back to the main menu. Yes, that's right, the main menu. After beating the first form of the last boss, we'll go back to the main menu. We can save it, we can shop, we can go to side quests, we can do whatever we want. Or we can go to the event tab and load the final battle. Get a little paragraph description. Back out of the menu. Search. And go immediately back to the last boss. Why? I don't know why.
Wait, someone's blocking the entrance.
We can save it anywhere. I guess they just wanted to make sure the party was fully healed prior to the fight here.
Let you go.
And this is their way of doing that.
How? You were defeated.
Or maybe if you had a hard time with the first part of the last boss,
Returned from the realm of death.
you'll have to do the whole thing again.
Give Neptune her precious answer.
I don't know.
Honored.
But it is weird to have to go back to town in the middle of the last boss fight, isn't it?
You'd better answer Isty's question too. How are you
And of
still
course I have to
alive?
talk for a while
Was
again
that
too.
just a phantom earlier?
No.
Because there wasn't enough dialogue in this game.
However, the power of faith from my followers helped me to revive.
It really would be so much more colorful if they would just shut up
The
every once in a
human
while.
world would have faith in you.
Many humans
Like,
do.
every
It's a little
conversation goes
different
on
from the
at
followers
least
you
10
get,
times
however.
longer than it has any
Have you
possible right
forgotten
to.
the name of Overlord Momus? Why'd I spread such a myth?
And blah blah
To
blah. I
force
really
people to have
don't
faith
care
and
at
fear.
all about your motivation.
But that's for the Overlord, right? It's not for you.
You are a total joke boss that I've already fought
name's
like 20
insignificant.
times by now.
The heretics fear the Overlord, and
I
loyalists
might be exaggerating the
monsters
number a little bit.
around
I
the
don't think I
world.
am.
The world's end and an absolute ruler. People's fear
And is she
access
going to transform
faith
into some
and
powerful new form?
becomes my
Oh, not
source
yet.
of
No, she
power.
isn't. I'm going to fight the exact same boss that I just fought. At basically the exact same level of strength.
I see. That's your final answer, huh? I totally forgot about the pretend
But
Overlord.
now it's going to be an
you told us
endurance
about.
test because there's going to be 2 forms left, and I have to fight them both back to back.
We're not scared of some artificial faith you forced
And,
upon people. We'll defeat you over and over and
so?
over again.
I can't, like, stop and go to the menu screen and heal myself between fights anyway. 2 boss fights back to back is exactly the same as 2 boss fights on the other than on opposite ends of the room. If I'm slightly hurt at the first one, I'm still hurt. Otherwise, I'm fine.
This is
But yeah, here we go fighting.
Too
At the time I was recording this, I was starting to get a little bit distracted by this that's going on. You might feel a slight pause in the action at some point.
I'll go.
Actually, when I first got to the second form, I had to leave and go somewhere and cut the recording out, so I had to just go back through this this portion of the fight again.
This is a.
And yeah, when you get to these end bosses, the whole garbage thing kind of becomes important because they take
I never
almost
let
no
my
damage,
prey
and that's
go.
not going on. And here, yeah, I'm not even bothering to skip her turn with it. I'm just gonna go ahead and let her hit me for double damage and wail away. Because why not? Because the fight's basically over already. Like, once the guard breaks once, that's basically kill any boss.
Not bad.
I'm glad no one is seriously hurt.
Although now I'm going to the next part of it slightly hurt,
My
which
level went up.
kind of could be a problem. Because again, if it hits you for like 80% of your HP and you're only at 75, then you're dead. Whoops, use better heal skills next time.
No, it's not over yet. You've
Or
seen
remember to
those
block
nice
every once in a while.
bosses. There's always
Or remember to block and don't let them have their whole overdrive thing from
Your power is running
breaking
out.
the guard and not
This is
waiting
your
until it comes
last
back
chance
to let them
turn
have their
things
turn.
around.
And that's waiting in real
It's
time.
not
You just
too
not
late
hit
to
a button for a
override
little
your
bit and
wound.
not have to deal with it. No
How
strategy involved in that
naive.
mechanic.
My only wish is to destroy this wretched game industry and absorb your powers.
I guess a little twitchiness and how many
Your
times you can get off before it
charity
comes
is
back,
not
but you know,
appreciated, so shut up.
you have more than ample time to do that.
You've been doing this to change yourself, right?
But yeah, you have to stop and have another conversation before the last form or the last boss. You don't get healed during this conversation though, you only get helped to get back to town apparently.